What is going on, guys? DVG here. In this video we are going to be doing a video with cards that play way worse than their overall suggest. So if you guys know anything about my team and you haven't just played this for a couple of weeks, you know that overall means absolutely nothing in this game mode. So in this video I'm going to be using a squad of players that play so much worse than their overalls. A lot of reasons for the players playing worse is, say for example, if they're too small for their position, a lot of the time they'll play worse than their overall. A lot of the time if a player can't dunk, they'll struggle at the point guard position especially. If a player is really small at a center, they'll struggle as well. If a player's got really low speed with ball, they'll struggle as a wing. If players got bad ball control as well, they'll struggle there. And a lot of things like that. And then also animations, if players got a really slow shot release, they might be very difficult to play with. So at the point guard position, I'm going to go with one of my least favorite cards in the game. It's Diamond Jason Kidd. He can do a lot of stuff, like he's a decent defender, doesn't feel fast or anything, and has one of the worst releases in the game. This card feels like it's about an 85. There are numerous Ruby cards I would take over this card. I really am not a fan of this Jason Kidd card. At the 2, we've got one that doesn't necessarily play badly, but I have to put him in just because he can't shoot, and it's Ray Allen. Ray Allen cannot shoot. He's a Hall of Fame limitless range shooter, yes. He's got 99 open shot 3 as far as I know. Sorry, he's got 99 open shot 3, but he's worse than J.R. Smith. This card feels like it's about a 90-ish overall, 90 at best. This card feels really not great. There's a lot of Amethyst 2 cards I take over this card. I take a few Rubies over this card as well. Not a fan of the Ray Allen card. There's definitely worse 2 guards in this squad, but I have to have him in the squad just because his shooting is so bad because of his release. At the 3, we have got an Amethyst. There's not that many bad small forwards. Like Bernard King is actually alright if you take out the shooting because he can attack the basket. And we're going to pick one that can't really shoot or can't really attack the basket. He's a great defensive card, don't get me wrong, and he's 6'10". But Larry Nance, 89 open shot mid, which is quite decent. 78 open shot 3, but terrible off the dribble. He's got ball control 50. He also has speed with ball of 62 and not the best speed. So this guy might be alright at the power forward position, very bad at his actual position small forward. He feels honestly like about 75. Like the silvers I take at the 3 over this guy. At the 4 we have got Charles Oakley. Not a good release, a long release. Decent defender, not tall either for a power forward. Can't really shoot, and there's a lot of cheaper cards that are just way better. This card does not feel any better than most Rubies. And at the 5, we are going to put in Pau Gasol. Let's be real here. This card does not feel like a 97 overall. There are so many better centers. Hakeem, Kareem, Kat, he does not compare to any of these. If you don't mind centers that can't shoot, he doesn't compare to Gilmore or Dwight or even Whiteside. All of these Amethyst centers are probably as good, if not better, than Pau Gasol. I was going to put in Al Horford down because he's smaller, but Pau, I don't know why, Pau just feels way worse than out for me. He just never does anything well, and I play against him so many times where he's like the team's highest rated player and he never does anything against me. So I got to put him on this squad. Off the bench of the 1, we are putting in 98 overall John Stockton. I could have easily gone with West or Isaiah Thomas, but Stockton is just the worst of the 3. He can't dunk at all. 6'1", unreal stats wise, but a 6'1" point guard, he can't dunk, as well as shooting badges. Not having Hall of Fame limitless range is a big problem for it. There's a lot of other 6'1" point guards who can't really shoot, and John Stockton actually has the best stats of them all. The problem with Stockton is that he doesn't have any limitless range badge, which is not good for a point guard who can't dunk or can't really finish the basket at all. At the 2, we have got the smallest 2 guard in the game, and it's Allen Iverson. There are Rubies I would take over this card, without doubt. This card feels like about a 90 overall. It's a pity because Allen Iverson should be one of the most fun cards to use in 2K, but it's just not very good. A few people, like you can drop 50 with Iverson, easily, but he brings nothing on defense. He's, to score 50, you're going to need to take a lot of shots with him. And anytime I play against Iverson, I kind of feel a little bit happy because it's really not a good card. At the 3, we have got one of the new Celtics cards, and it's Marcus Morris. This card just feels clunky. 6'9", 99 defense, 93 offensive overall. Decent shot mid, decent shot 3 for a shooter. Got poor ball control of 66. He just feels clunky. Defense quite well. His defense is alright. Alright, dunking, decent speed, sweep, ball, acceleration. He just does not feel like a diamond. This card feels like a ruby. Like, honestly, there's rubies again. I take over this card. No limitless range either. And he doesn't have that many Hall of Fame badges, does he? Only 2. So, yeah, this card, compared to other diamonds, is not great. At the 4, we've got Kevin Love. Not a bad card by any means. But just, literally, all he does is shoot the ball. And that's it. Like, that's really what you can do with Kevin Love. And you know who else can do the exact same job as Kevin Love? You got a Sapphires, and Porzingis probably does a better job than Kevin Love. Sapphires power forward. Marquise Chris does basically the same job as Kevin Love. You then get a Rubies, and Boris Diaw is better than this Kevin Love. Parker's probably better than Kevin Love. Harrington's better than Kevin Love. So honestly, this card does not feel better than most Rubies, and while not a bad card, just not very good. And at the 5, we have got arguably the worst center in the game. Well, up there with the worst centers in the game is a Ruby. And I was going to put in Bismack Biyombo because he's 6'9", can't shoot. Then I remembered there's a guy who's even worse than Bismack Biyombo, and it's Leon Poe. 90 defense and offense overall, 6'8", can't shoot with only 2 Hall of Fame badges. They gave 5 to Bismack Biyombo at least. He can barely shoot mids, he can't shoot threes. And like, he's not even good at defense. He's just not good at anything. Driving dunk of 95, great. But like, what's the point of that with bad speed and speed with ball? This card is awful. Last 3 off the bench. First one is actually a reward card. And I was just so pissed off at the gameplay with this card that I have to have it in. This Glenn Robinson, the 3rd card, is has the worst release of a wing I have ever used in my team. For a 2-3, is the worst release I have ever used. It is borderline broken. Then we have got arguably the worst release for a point guard. I say arguably because I hate Jason Kidd's release. And this guy's release, if he's open, is absolutely cash, and it's Spencer Dinwiddie. I actually really liked the Emerald Dinwiddie and the Gold Dinwiddie at the start of the year. But this guy is just outclassed. His long release is really poor. Does not feel better than a Sapphire, to be honest. And last up, we have got a 2-guard, a really, really small 2-guard. Amethyst, Gail, Goodrich. Good shooter. If this guy was 6'5", he'd be nice. Does not come with limitless. Is 6'1" and can't dunk, so a little bit underpowered. So anyway, this is the team we are running with. Ratings-wise, should be really good, but I'm scared. I would much rather go out with a team of Rubies of my choice than this squad. So now let's get on to the game. Alright, so playing against Terry Rozier, Jimmy Butler. Okay. Hopefully, if he knows how to use Jimmy Butler, this is game over before it even starts. And they get another dunk with Embiid. Hey, this is going to be one of the hardest games I played this year. From mid, at least, oh my god. He missed that. I was like, at least Larry Nance release isn't bad. He's just a terrible shooter, stats-wise. From deep, Ray Allen. Oh god. I know a shot went in, but that release is just horrible. He's the most inconsistent shooter in the game, and it's not even close, Ray Allen. Like, he might hit 6 in a row and then he won't hit 1 for the rest of the game. Or he mightn't score till the 4th quarter and then not miss in the 4th. Deep, Iverson, and he hits it. Again, thank God he has limitless. If not, he'd feel like he was a Emerald. Our best hope is to go Rover with Jason Kidd. And he shot a midi with Simmons. Means he knows Simmons can shoot middies. We're screwed. We are screwed. This is one of the worst teams I've ever used in this game. And it's like guys with really high ratings. Overall means nothing, kids. Overall means nothing. Like, I get it, Ray Allen's doing alright, but like, this is a diamond 97 overall that's really expensive. This card should be doing this. Or, if not more. Oh my god, they got the tip in there. We're down 9 at halftime. We can't defend them. Like, we can't defend them. We can't score. We can't do anything right now. Get to him. Good job, Pau Gasol. But he's a hologram. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. Like, Pau Gasol, I did not mind this card with my gameplay on it. It's just been awful every game since. And Ray Allen misses the limitless shot because that's as good an offensive trip as we're going to get. Because they've got probably the best defensive card in the game, Jimmy Butler, on him. Oh my god. I think Pau being near a player means the shot is a guarantee to go in. And we are... Oh, you gotta be joking. Please tell me that didn't count. Like, after the tip in with Joel Embiid, please tell me this one didn't count to end the quarter. Okay. I know it's not... I don't think it's gonna work with this lineup. We gotta go to it. We gotta go to the press. It's what we normally do when we're in a tough situation, but that normally relies on a rim protector. Unfortunately, we've got a 6'8" center right now. Okay, he's now got his starting 5 back in the game, which means that Jimmy Butler's on, which means we're not going to score at all. And Leon Pogue gets the and 1. The 6'8" center has gotten the and 1. Please hit this free throw. And 81% chance he knocks it down. From deep. And Goodrich in and out again. Oh, come on. You lose by 16 in the end. Not good at all. So in the end, Ray Allen 4 of 7 from 3. Minus 12 for the game. Allen Iverson was minus 11. Kidd was 4 of 5. Kidd actually had a 3-pointer, which was off a bad release and heavily contested, which is crazy. But Iverson is definitely not, doesn't feel like a 99 overall. Larry Nance 2 of 5, 2 of 2 for Leon Powe, who did alright actually. Leon Powe was only minus 2 when he was on the floor, which is crazy. Charles Oakley, not great. And yeah, Glenn Robinson didn't even get on, but not a great team. Probably the worst team I've used in a long time. So anyway, that's the video. All of these cards play worse than their overall. Like, Ray Allen's not a bad card. With the duo, Stockton's not a bad card. Kevin Love's not a bad card. Neither is Morris and neither is Iverson. But like, Pau Gasol's not that bad. He just had a terrible game. They just all play way, way worse than their overalls. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.